Hey guys, here in the coach. We have been staying in it since last Friday. This is Wednesday. We're leaving this Sunday for Illinois to have the rest of the solar put on. Going over to Marshall, Illinois to Lincoln State Park, I think is what it is. We got reservations. We're starting to get squared away in here somewhat. Pan around here. Still kind of a cluttery mess, I guess. To me anyways. Still got some things we got to go through. Of course the pooches are settling in just fine. Gus could care less. Willie too. Julie collects and sells these Longaberger baskets, and she has thousands of them. She may argue that, but she has thousands of them. So we're trying to kind of work them in and use them as storage in the coach. We can use these for canned goods. I have DVDs down in that bottom one down there. That's a black iron stand. We'll see. We're still in the works for going to Elkhart and trying to find the table and chairs that will fit in here. I found them brand new, Amish made, oak, about the color of what the cabinets are in here, but God, $400. And I really don't want to spend that much money on it. So there's a warehouse up there that does all the discontinued, and that's probably what we're going to end up doing. So hopefully soon that desk will come out. I don't know if it'll happen. I shouldn't say soon. I don't know if it'll happen before we go to Florida, but I would like that desk to come out and an actual table go in there with a couple chairs. We got our ice maker in here. We're using that for a laundry basket right now. Our washer and dryer is just right here. So hopefully it'll work out. Everything else it's pretty much the same, just everything's starting to fill up fast. Anybody that's ever done this knows. We moved our bed in here. And it is huge. That's a full-size queen. I can't even get back far enough. It's a full-size queen memory foam. It's 11 inches thick. That thing is so comfortable. The RV bed that was in here, queen, I hung down above my ankles down. Just hung off the edge down here. This one I fit good in it. It's really big in here. You can see, I mean, there's enough room we can open these cabinets and the drawers, but you just kind of shimmy in, and the sides ain't too bad, but right in here is a little tight, but it is what it is. I would rather be comfortable and be packed in, I guess. I had to work on the hot water heater. Quit, Willie. Sorry about that. Get this thing turned around here. I went to flush out the hot water heater. Just routine maintenance, I guess. This thing focusing. There we go. And I pulled the nano rod, whatever that rod is that stops stuff from stinking. Nano rod? Anyways, I pulled that out. Stuck garden hose in there, and I flushed it all out until everything come out clean. Put it back in, replaced it, put it back in, put a new one in, and I started leaking at my valve, my pressure valve. As I was filling it back up, it's 10 gallon, I was filling it back up, I kept bumping that, letting the air get out of it. Well, once I got full, it was leaking, and I think a lot of that stuff got thrown up in there, so I had to replace that too. I think it was $25 for that, $13, $14 for that rod. But while I had it there, I took everything apart, cleaned it, burner, everything, and put it all back together. It's been working really good. Our internet at home, I have it turned off because we're not there, and it was high speed. It goes by, what is it, MBS or MPS, whatever it is. It would get up there about 70 is how fast it was. And our upload speed, our upload, when I was uploading a video, would be between 7 and 8. I could do a 20-minute video in about 12, 13 minutes. It's just really fast. So I called T-Mobile yesterday because we've had this binge on hotspot. We have 6 gigs, and then the binge on, which I did a video on it. I'll put a little thing up here for it, where you can watch Sling Netflix. They keep adding a lot of stuff to it. So I called them, and we have the 6 gigs. But now they have, once you go past that 6 gigs, it's considered unlimited, but it goes to 3G. So we're paying $36 a month for 6 gigs, unlimited. So once you go past the 6, it goes down to 3G, but it doesn't affect the binge on. It still stays where you do the YouTube, Netflix, Sling, Spotify Music. I think Pandora's on there now. Whole list of things. So it doesn't affect that. It just affects the gigs you buy. They also have what's called a true unlimited. I think it's $75, and it stays at high speed no matter what you do. You can watch anything you want. You can surf the web, whatever you want to do. They say it never slows it down. I haven't really looked a lot into it. I just talked to the lady. She said there's no throttling of it. But what we are thinking, the T-Mobile for $36, as long as because that's what we use to watch our TV as far as Sling and all that, and Netflix. So if it doesn't affect that, we're really not, we do Instagram and Facebook, our own personal pages. Other than that, we really don't get on it a lot, on Amazon maybe. But if we use the 6 gigs, If we use the 6 gigs and it slows it down to 3G, I still don't think it's going to be that bad. That's what we're going to try. We're going to try to just hang on to that and do the 6 gigs with the binge on and at $36 a month and continue doing that. But if you're looking for an unlimited plan, a truly unlimited plan, you might want to check into the T-Mobile. Like I said, $75. They say it stays 4G LTE and it doesn't slow down at all. No throttling. So something you may want to check into. We was going to leave my sons. We're still driveway surfing. But we was going to leave my sons today and go to the horse park. Just basically get out of his hair. And he says why go there when you're leaving Sunday, to go to Illinois. So we're just going to hang out here. Julie's leaving and going to work from here. Besides that, everything's right on schedule. Still working on the house. We got a few more things we got to get out of there. Had some phone calls on it. Had a phone call about the 5th wheel. Somebody's really interested in buying it. I've not really pushed the house either. Both are for sale though. They got for sale signs in them. I haven't really advertised neither one, so we'll see what happens there. But we are leaving Sunday, meeting our friends over by Indianapolis, and then heading on over to Marshall and get settled in. He's going to install my 2 more 165. I'm putting 2 165 watt panels up. He's going to install them, my solar charger and the wiring on Monday. He's doing my buddy Andy's coach on Tuesday, Wednesday. He'll have 6 panels, 6 AGM batteries. Basically the same setup I have, but he'll have AGMs. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're going to hang out Thursday with Brian Boone, the guy installing, and get up Friday and head back, and then we'll probably go to the horse camp, and we'll just hang out there till we leave for Florida. Right now it's looking like November 5th. We're going to be leaving November 5th or 6th. Irma come through there and really ripped the heck out of the Keys, ripped the heck out of Florida actually. My son in Okeechobee's doing fine. He has no damage. Power's out. He's been living on a generator. They've been going in their camper and run the generator in the camper for the air because it's easier to run it on the camper air than his big house air. He runs it during the day enough to keep the fridge and the freezer inside the house because they got a lot of meat in there. Keep it going, and then at night they turn it off and switch it over to the camper, and they just stay in the camper at night. He says he was in his neighborhood this morning. This is Wednesday. He's in his neighborhood this morning cleaning up the lines and stuff, so hopefully they'll get it going again. If you remember when we took our grandkids to the Keys and we stayed in Marathon at that little bungalow, I'll have to see if I can get pictures. We found pictures online how that place was it was totaled. The room we stayed in probably has about 3 foot of sand where all the water come in and just push through the doors, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to rebuild it or not, but the Keys are they're wiped out down there. That's terrible. I don't know that Florida is going to be able to get everything up and running for snowbirds to come down. A lot of the RV parks, you know, they're tore up. The farther south you get, the worse they are than coming north. But we're staying at Three Lakes. Everything should be fine there. So like I said, we're still on schedule to go down to Three Lakes and hang out. I couldn't imagine no damage in there that would shut that down. There's nothing in there. There's a few trees and the rest of it's just an open field. So I couldn't imagine them not having it open. So that's the plan. As of now, it's November 5th. I don't foresee that changing. Our one son's baby is due the middle of October. So that'll probably be 3 or 4 weeks, you know, of them having the baby and before we leave. So obviously won't leave if she don't have it. I can't imagine them letting her hang around 3 or 4 weeks and past her due date. But anyways, it's about all we got. Just hanging out, trying to get the house cleaned up, trying to figure out, you know, we're kind of at that point now to what gets donated, and because this is getting full. I still have some room in the basement. We bought some tubs that'll fit in. You know, I have the basement and the upper, the pass-throughs. To put stuff up there, and I mean in here we're full in here. God, I don't even want to start to weigh this thing and see what it weighs, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But that's it. We will definitely film going to Illinois and, you know, talk to Brian with the solar install and everything, get it going. I hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for watching. I know I've been putting them out slow here lately, but gosh, we've been so busy. I ain't gonna say it's a nightmare, but it's different downsizing. You know, we did it one other time, and it was not bad. But this time you're getting rid of, you know, everything. At least then when we downsized, we kept all of our furniture and all that stuff, and we had places to put all the memories. But you know, now it's gone. It's not gone, but it's, you know, you're getting rid of it, and you have to find places to put it, and what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep, and there's a lot to it. Don't let nobody kid you. But hey, prayers for everybody down in Florida and still Texas. You know, they're still beat up out there, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.